ladies, welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen how to cook. And Lord of mercy, do I have a recipe for you, baby. Now we did this one while back, but now I'm gonna give you a remix from this one. In your kitchen fast, easy and simple, and I'm going to show you just how I do it. Now if you're here watching me cooking for your very first time and you have not subscribed, we are waiting upon, go ahead and do so, and then turn on the post notification settings so you will always be reminded whenever your girl upload what? A brand new video. Now for all my returning goodies, big up on yourself straight. Let's start cooking.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, love bugs, let's jump right into our sweet and sour fish recipe that you have requested. I have 6 fish right here, and I did cut off 4 of them, the heads, and I've left 2 on because I love fish head. Nobody else in the house do not like fish head, but I do. So I'm going to walk you through all of them. I'm going to cook them the same way, but just a little bit of the frying process is going to be different. Now you want to make sure that you cut off your fins and fiddles and all them other things, and scales are gone. You want to make sure that you also check on the inside of the fish to make sure that there is no suspects hiding inside of those fish, right? Because sometimes when you go to the fish market, they will not clean the fish properly, so you have to take it home and wash it yourself. Now to get your fish nice and clean, you want to make sure that you are washing these fish in cold running water. You want to get one nice size lemon, right? If you don't have lemon, use lime. You're definitely going to need some salt, of course, and some vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar, but you can use any kind of vinegar of your choice, right, that you like. Now I am going to be really giving these fish a good washing, a good nice washing, because the cleaner your fish is, you have to remember, goody, that fish is something that is raw in smell. It has a very strong smell to it, and if your fish is not nicely washed and nicely clean, your fish is not going to taste nice and good. It's not going, no matter how much seasoning you put on it, it is not going to taste good, because the cooking process starts from cleaning your fish, like I'm doing right here. When I'm cooking fish, it has to be cleaned twice, washed twice. Make sure that you get that lemon juice and everything all soaked up into that fish. Even the pulps are critical for good tasting cooking fish, right? Now I did go in twice, and like I said, and wash these fish thoroughly, like, yes, seriously, thoroughly, right? Now I'm playing, man. No play when time I cook fish. Now before I did do anything else, I went in and make slits on the fish, both sides. I made 3 slits on the fish because there's some good size fish them, and I'm a good size snapper. So I made slits on both sides, 3 to be exact. And the other one, I think I only made 2 or 1 or so, because the heads are off. So I made like 2, and you'll see with the other 4 fish. And then you want to get into the cracks and get the lemon juice directly into the crack of the fish, because you can have mad flavor when you do this. Go ahead and add the salt to it, add the vinegar again, and then you add the cold running water to it, right? Yeah, simple, but it will pay off in the long run. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover it up for about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, I come back and I start wash it again. And make sure you wash it again, the cracks of the fish, right? Get that lemon liquid in the crack, pulps and all. Just wash it real good until the lemon fall apart. And that's when you know that you're doing the right thing. Give it a nice little wash again, rinse it off nice and clean, and your fish should be ready, right? It might be a little bit time consuming, but it pay off in the long run, because you know at the end of the day that your food is going to be all the way up, and that's what I talk about. Now To season my fish, I use all-purpose seasoning. And everything that I use is 1 teaspoon here. I added some fish season, Caribbean brand, and I added that to the fish. And what else did I put? Onion powder and garlic powder, and that's all also 1 teaspoon. And I will put everything down in my description box, so get the recipe for the recipe. So don't come to me and say, I'm gonna put it down there. And then I added some black pepper, and like I said before, everything is 1 teaspoon. Right, 1 teaspoon. If you're making more fish, you might need a little bit more, but I did go in with 1 for everything. Now, before I season the fish, I went ahead with a clean paper napkin and just wipe off the excess water from the fish on both sides, right, like so. And I did all 6 fish just like this, as you can see I'm doing right here. Make sure that some of that water is adios amigos, right? Bye bye. So we do it that like that right there. And now it's time to season them fish, and you want to make sure that you get the season all up in the crock, because trust me, as you see the fish right now, it already started to cook already, because guess what, when I clean it, that process already started, bro. So I'm going and rub that season all up in there. I put the season into the cracks first, and then just rub it on top of the outer part of the fish, but stuff it all up in the crack and then baby it up like that, right? We'll leave the head on here, and then make sure that you get it all up on the inside. Everything. Season your fish thoroughly. This is all I'm saying. If you want to have good tasting fish, make sure that your fish is seasoned nicely. And I did do the same thing with the others. This right here, my husband and my daughter, they eat their fish like this, but I don't. I have to have my fish head on my. If you like fish head, let me know down below if you like fish head like I do, right? Because I love me some fish head. Now you're gonna make sure that you see that there, so stuff it, same thing. Put the season all up and that's something there. But we're not skip no spots, right? And yeah, it was ready to go. Simple, very, very simple, and very, very easy to follow. It's very easy, right? Yeah. Now moving right along, I just went in with some all-purpose flour and I sprinkled on all 6 of the fish. Same thing, both sides. But remember, you're not frying chicken, so don't kill the fish them with too much flour, because you're not fried chicken, you're not fried pork, you're not fried beef, you're not fried. No, you are just making it happy for frying. Now in that frying pot, you want to check and make sure that the oil is ready. Use a wooden spoon if you have one. If it's starting to fry, your oil is ready just like that. You go ahead and place your fish in, and it should take about 10 minutes. 5 minutes on one side, 5 on the other side, 10 minutes total. Now, I did use my wok because a friend told me to use my wok for fry the fish, and the texture is amazing. And trust me, I was impressed. So I did fry my two in the wok, and then I fried the other one in a skillet. I was really impressed. The outer skin in the wok when you fry your fish is more of a crispier, crunchier texture to it. And the texture from the skillet with the other fish, it was crispy, but it wasn't as crunchy as the fish that was fried in the wok. So yeah, thank you, girl. I learned something new. I like the way the texture of the fish was in the wok. Yeah, I really did. Now we are making our sweet and sour sauce. Fast, easy, and simple. You are going to need your ketchup. I'm using about a cup here. And you're going to need some vinegar for sure. You're going to need some cornstarch, brown sugar, most definitely. You'll also need white black pepper, not black pepper, white black pepper. But if you don't have it, use black pepper, but white black pepper is preferred. And you'll need some soy sauce. All the amount of the recipe will be listed down in the description box. Check it out. Now to that, I'm just gonna make it really, really simple. I'm just adding bell peppers and onions. You could use pineapple, you could use whatever you want, but I wanted to make this really, really really mellow, nothing over the top, right? In a pot, I went ahead and just dunked my ketchup in there, right? And you cannot substitute the ketchup. Go ahead and add a half cup of water to it and start to mix it up immediately, because you're loosening up that ketchup, right, to give it the texture that it needs. You don't want it to be too thick, it's not going to work. Then you go in and you add your brown sugar to it, and I'm using cane sugar. You add your vinegar, and then you add your soy sauce, right, and give that a good mix. Then I added my white black pepper. Toss that around, good mix, and to that I'm going to add my corn starch. You want to make sure that you had your corn starch, because that's when it's going to give that thing another color, and it's going to give it a nice little texture. Now to the corn starch, you want to add some water to loosen it up, right? And then you dunk it into the liquid and start to spin, because you don't want it to get lumpy at all. You don't need to be lumpy at all. Now to that, you are going to add some water. So you're going to add either another half cup of water, depending on how much you want. But I did add a total of 1 cup of water into my mixture, because I didn't want to have too much. I was only making 6 fish. Didn't want to have too much. So that was good enough for me. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And as you can see right here, that is gorgeous. That texture is just gorgeous. It's not runny, it's just right. Then I went in and just added the onions and the bell pepper. I just use yellow and orange and green. You can use red, whatever you want. Add your pineapple, add some carrots if you'd like to make it more colorful. But that was all your girl needed. I need nothing fancy dancing. I just want it just to be mellow today. My fish is ready, and looky at my good simple sweet and sour sauce on that fish. And I did have some rice and peas with that. It was divine. It was divine. That sauce was everything. That sauce would be good with some fried chicken wings, honey. Yes. Yes, bro. That was good. Now, if you're still here watching me, make sure that you're sharing the recipe with friends and family. Tell them what's going on over here. Give your girl a massive thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and tell everybody what's going on, right? Let me know what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy!